Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fights on Primal. For this list, we'll be looking over the best and most brutal bouts to come out of Genndy Tartakovsky's latest animated masterwork. Prepare yourself. Pathetic witch Lula peers into the memories of Spear, Fang, and eventually herself when we learn that all three have lost their children. Feeling a kinship with the creatures her coven are set to sacrifice, Lula saves the caveman and his dinosaur at the last second, earning the wrath of the all-powerful head witch in the process. Sad as it may be to see such an intriguing character go, her reuniting with her daughter in the afterlife was nonetheless beautiful to watch. Number 9. Spear and Fang vs. Mammoth Herd. Moral of the story, do not mess with mammoths, because they will crush you like few can. After Spear and Fang kill their aged comrade for its meat and fur, the remaining... If not for Spear returning the deceased's tusk, it's clear they would not have lived to see the sunrise. A lesson well learned. Number 8. Spear and Fang vs. Mega Spider. Capping off the trilogy of beasts under the blood moon, we have the giant spider lurking inside the heart of the mountain, one large enough to even web up someone like Fang. The apparent commander of the giant bats, the crimson arachnid proves sturdy enough to pummel and restrain a fully grown T-Rex. Thankfully, Spear escapes his webbed prison just in time to come to her aid, now armed with the remains of a Triceratops horn. Turns out webs are useless when you've got a bone spike shoved through your brain. Number 7. Spear and Fang vs. Night Feeder. One of the few creatures in this crazy world to fill our duo with abject fear, this invisible hunter stalked and slew practically every living thing it encountered on its nightly hunts. Given how it could slice a herd of Triceratops in half, Spear and Fang had every right to be afraid. At least until they discovered the unseen predator had a fear of its own, light. Turning the tide against their predator, Spear uses Early Man's greatest asset to trap the Night Feeder inside a ring of fire, before finally putting it out of its misery. Number 6. Spear and Fang vs. Man-Bats. What's worse than dealing with a horde of giant monsters on the ground? Ones that can attack from the sky, obviously. Preying on a tribe of defenseless Neanderthal, these bats are bloodthirsty and relentless in their pursuits, and given their aerial advantage, you'd think they'd easily be able to pick off Spear and Fang. You'd be dead wrong. Our lead duo absolutely slaughter the winged menaces, with Spear leaping off of them mid-air and stabbing them on the way down. As for Fang, well, she goes full Super Mario. Number 5. Spear and Fang vs. Infected Argentinosaurus. Granted, this isn't so much a duel to the death as it is, oh my god, what is that? Run for your life! After an innocent Argentinosaurus is bitten by a Parasaurophilus, suffering some strange manner of infection, it quickly decays until it's basically a colossal-sized zombie, one that only seeks to destroy. Considering it massacred its own herd, Spear and Fang are given no other choice but to get the hell out of Dodge, even if it means crossing volcanic geysers, a journey that the zombified sauropod does not survive. While it's without a doubt the scariest beast the two have encountered thus far, it's also the biggest victim. Number 4. Spear and Fang vs. Raptors. When you kick off your episode with a caveman riding a T-Rex across a vast plain in order to escape a legion of raptors, you know you're in for a hell of a time. Pursued by the iconic predators, all Spear and Fang can do to survive is just keep moving forward, while occasionally pulling off some mad combos that leave the raptors a little worse for wear. Whether by the tip of his weapon or by her all-powerful jaws, by the time they escape the hunting ground, the two have left quite the trail of bodies in their wake. Number 3. Spear and Fang vs. Wild Dogs. With Fang still grievously injured from her battle with the ape men, both she and Spear find themselves stalked by scavengers, ones with a lot of patience, empty bellies, and in shocking numbers. Backed into a corner by the primordial dogs literally scratching at the door, it falls to Spear to protect his new comrade, or go out swinging. But not before improvising a little and creating a set of knuckle dusters made from spiked insect shells. Those dogs really had no idea who they were messing with. Number 2. Spear and Fang vs. Tyrannosauruses. Divided by species, united in their fury. While on the warpath following his family's murder at the teeth of a pack of T-Rex, Spear encounters Fang and her adorable offspring, only for them to be eaten by the same dinos. Heartbroken and vengeful, the two grieving parents butcher their way through their assailants, using everything at their disposal. Setting the tone for the violence to come, we knew we were in for something special when we saw Spear smash in a T-Rex's legs with a rock. While also watching Fang rip off its snout with one bite. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Spear vs. Krog. Genndy Tartakovsky is a mad genius. Only he could conjure up something this equally gory and sublime. With the ape men's champion beating Fang to near death, Spear has no other option but to ingest the same concoction that turned the ape into a monster. The result? He transforms into a hulking creature capable of pummeling Krog and the rest of his tribe into mulch. He literally rips the ape's arms off before beating him to death with them. But hey, that's what you get for messing with Fang. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.